dear, there's a good year moon, some official near Manansem, and Yakabuma, the Honsem no, and the air brought behind the scenes a horror as it is Unya moon a year in Humuno Yeba. Near to me and so Eddie Abreu and send someone among Voki open Munchimuno and the Honsem Eddie Abreu tactics outdoor. A to your Champions League nim and someone won't yano, my pamful, and so Bejebre, and so etimi Ariura. Makuako Benjamin Janvin, obeti my friend Ricardo Vaz, when I'm at Nasia, me did Madi and Ochame, obeti Apostle Jeffrey Sarinka, obeti Michael Lacomia Janvi, the sports Messiah Can, and Afe, Atapoku, the bishop on football, on sports, and obeti on also Canafe, or more and sweat me 7 minutes now. I'm a Noma and sweat me, I come a Cinco di Mario. Beba nefa mono 79 ono enso atimi e dia brain ye atimi ho serema no enso esiko nsema ye de bro na ya hye ne kama yi na chese ye Orlando Junior ono enso ka ho bi na afa Mr. Wack omu na agina mu a nyoma no enso ekoyi enso atimi de man sa enso na benya Ransford a ono enso ti piece na chi a nyoma ye ba TV ni suni na no ono enso e de brain na afa Safo Kantan kan no baby girls ne Safo no ono enso gina kira oboa ama bebia enso atimi aye kama pa enso e dwumadi no so na ye bayi na ye de agudie mu nsam ebrewi na ese adwuma ko bi ne kran mu a ye de dwumadi ne enso eba ama won so watimi atibi na me kanfo obo heba a medical research center enso atimi e de amawo eye ba bi a wokọ a okoja yaresa ama won so watimi afa ho ani ama me ne wan say free yare entubenya ho adi na afa watimi anya hoden akwakobo adwuma peskari aguboto mu a na ejeze eye obo heba a medical research center na me kanfo enso atimi e de ama wokọ a o palpitation yare no obo na odiwi na ehhehye wo no yebetimi abo no ye afiri on tantem so de ama wo shoulder and neck pain no once you are batting yade na taye ye wo ya o konta ye wo ya na madam cause na den obo heba asebra na won tim famfiri on fama sanso na me kanfo de ama say yade a hard blood pressure na etete wo a obo asebra na afo no obo ye obutantimba bi otima no tim intibra na afi wontimi he na ontimi nsawo yare stroke na etete udihye bi wan kasa so na etete wo diabetes, infertility, also and a kidney disorders. Ni nano obo heba a medical research center say men kanto sebra na fi ultimate ya den emfan free on from omako enzo akafa pre-care pressure powder enzo timi aba pre-care powder eyadura opani unya bi no mebeboa wo woni wabusua wetimi adi ho adanse ama nema enso atima kwenti ya pre-care powder ene ye kanfo enso atimi da ma se unya bi no enya bi enso edidi djuma beboa wo ama wonso wapomuden no enso atimi asipia sita 0249 761508 and afi 0257472506 and afi 0550191514 na afi onu mo enso atimi adi nkomo akra kaswa off JD Junction omo enso atimi ho sunyane Zinco Divine Junction so omo ho enkranza so adeshiman of Ejura Road so betimi ahu omo kumase adoato adumanu ho eno omubutu na afetachima so omo ben post office akọ ho a bibia betimi akoye enso atimi di amount obo sebra na beja yare sana bibia ntimi koye emfamo ye koja yare sa wie no ne ekwa kopeska di agu ebotom ne kopeska enso di agu ebotom dia na chese ye betway na ye ko ne ekwa kopeska enso atimi di agu ebotom bet saver no enso atimi aba exclusive to ye betway I want to betimi aye enwa bibia enso atimi akoye dem enra me hwe na me ye adwuma na me hu se nyoma entimi nkoyi ne hwa na me lock no ye ne bed saver etimi di nkunimdie ebre me umpewe den na ope ntiwu pesika na obese usika na ho jo unya sika ne bidia ye bed we na me kanfo enso atimi na ma o ye bed na betimi ye bed saver no na bibia enso atimi akoyi wonse bibia koyi ma usa wonse timba akopɛ no akofa aseme de abre ompene sa ye bed saver no na me kan freedom out e wo bedway enso akachi nti bedway getway and get more bibia betima ye kama enso wo bedway akap we no ye terms and conditions you applied me kan na de eno na tato manfa ntato na enye ye nti bia be ko no na wo hu ne sa na afi terms and conditions no wako no akọ pena bibia enso atima ye kama na ye wie ni enye sika sa pe na chese se boye danso na se boye danso dia na se ye Jokem Roofing Company Limited na ye kwa boye danso because ye nyeska obetu ya wi nti ye basa ne dia na se IBR ye pebi self lock ye kwa jibi MSL ye kwa jibi na bibia no enso atimi aye kama sanso na IoT standard sheet Euro tiles ne ho accessories ni na no yetimi na kama enso etimi da ma joy kama se bra na bibia entimi ye kama enso entimi mfama ho enti babia wo bia no bonyo omo branches ni bi na omo enso etimi ni wadi nsa wo so ma ne enso etimi atoto din e de ma ho Accra Kasoa Kumasi Techiman Sunyane Tamale Boga wa ehol na ho Kumasi ye de no e wo Sokoban and Palm opposite the police station ho and a Joy Chem Roofing Company Limited enso etimi wo 050-054-0-125-816 na fe 0551-00500 ano ene nsema ye kanfo era ma so ko eye Joy Chem abenya bi na bibia no enso atima koyie yenya sikabo ye danso wi a ye benum nsuo ne atimanya ahoden abo adwuma na afi no ma enso atima ko din dia ma ne ye pensu anom dia eye Kangen energy drinking water ena ye pe enso atimi anom eye nsuo a wo nom ama rush se gugu bod nani no enso atima firi ho oye adwuma na wabre oye adwuma se wutimi uza ade chance ya bro ni na onya Kangen energy drinking water no mo a ebe yi sa ne ma no enso atima firi ho menko no mu nsuo bia ma ne nkofa asem emfa ma wo de ko wi mu de so otimi hwe na otimi di hu dwuma se dwuma krogen tu pensu a ma nkwa na ma nkwa tenten de a Kangen energy drinking water na mekanfo enso atimi da ma alkaline water o de ko na search about alkaline na afi wonso timi hu se de no ma no enso asi ko so pedodo atu aton a ubetimi ahwe ye kira kwan wo brema UGC na se Tafo New Road ye benya Bawa Road Junction ho se wo pese oni edi nkoma 0241 449191 0241449191 na fe 0507 379474 0507379474 na fe ni mpanifo enso atimi adi nkomo ya no munso anya hoɔden awie no na ese die ho ese dwuma e won tentan na so ne edi ho dwuma won tentan na so de a na ese e tele so mo broadband no na me kanfo enso atimi da ma ho ukokopɛ bi e bɛboa ama ne ma enso atimi akoyie so ye new customer e 50% bonus na wonya in data na afei other mind blowing exciting offers a eno so eba e de ama ho na ne ma enso atimi toto din internet de eno a enso ene e telecell first broadband na me kanfo enso atimi da ma ho tu de ane ubefa phone no wa dial *900# na afi watimi adi so na de won so watimi aye sanso na telecell play app no ubetimi akoso na afi akwa de we aneman enso besifa akọ na afi www.telecell.com.gh ubetimi akọ na afi won so watimi akọ je de sanso na any telecell retail outlet nso ubetimi akọ na no ma enso watimi akọ de ma telecell connecting energies kind of national to say terms and conditions apply the who hear me pa admission yeko ne yeko akusua ade ne yeko akusua ade de a ne say Joint College of Education na okumawu metima di ho adanse de ma me mpesua so ukọ ho a bibia ye kama they say admission ye open SHS1 SHS2 SHS3 you betimi asort out sounds na wo ba na ofira chichi neba me ma wo renho me hwena nkase hefa na mekoda your boarding facility na available your hostel facility no so available oh ba your rest assured say excellent working results over the years ya nyo ne de be start ntie no your track record enso timi ho than two ba Joint a bibia betima koye de ma your courses no science business visual arts agric home economics ni nano yisua enso we ho obetimi afre na afo timi register na afi bibia tima koye chane so say your work center wo what's center to be was school mu ha ama no ma enso atima konkan de ama kumawu ho ene ebutu 0243 721 659 and afi 0597 064 048 na afi woni Joint enso atima di nkomo na ado ba na akọ no no nso akwaje adusua 21st clinic ye kwaja yaresa ye kwaja yaresa de asa ye sciatica yare pa de a there's a mekavo 21st clinic enso atimi dia ma okọ ho abibia no enso betimi adwuna yi enso atimi dia ma sanso na other services a yedi hudwuma ewe ya so ye no laboratory and scan services massage and machine treatment ni na no oba ya so ya ye betimi di hudwuma enso atimi edi amount 15 branches and still counting Ghana ade ya tiate se babia obia no ginamba si na frɛ na pede be wo na afi wonso koja ya resa 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 0540 311 311 Kumase ye ben ye Alpha Radio here overseas sounds no boase cancel court is able to Accra Dome Market Sunyane and Kranza na techime ho nyina no behu 21st clinic branch bia obetimi akọ na afi no man enso atima koye pa enso atimi e dia mane ye pe na afi ekwa kope imbus herba Mr. Nibi enso atimi abobo because se wokọ na se wo anya yaresa ya de be ha dwen nti imbus herba Mr. ne se bra na afi omo waduru a ebe support immune system no na ko e de atanyare wo bia sanso na yo bia wo nyare ho denden a obetimi anom imbus nibi na afi atimi abow na abo ho ban ayi wa fi yare wo bia mu umpewe na den na ope imbus herba Mr. na me kanfo na no pai enso atimi da ma so ope so nom din komo a 0246 208 496 0246 208 496 na fe so yakofa kese pa enso atimi da ba we no eye imbus pharmacy ye wholesale ko a ene ye enso ya kache we no aduro bi a yaje atum se ubetimi anom ye betimi aton e de amanfo no ye obi enso ya se ho ntu de aduro bi a wo pe no wo de an so be fresh 0533 929177 afi 0248 617882 na afi watimi no madi nkomo Kumase call off offensive road opposite the Methodist Church ho ene ye wo ye nationwide delivery ntimi ane nyo dadwe bia se ba bia wo hwe me ba bia wutie me free bia no o paro ne bia won sabede na aka o from mo a o metimi a deliver the amount na won so watimi ahu de wi anoman enso siko internet de cloud internet say you fie na open internet office na open internet cloud internet na me kanfo enso atimi da ma Kumase top high and abe hu opposite Love FM ye ne kuma woman rabang no and e wo dan kro mo de an so be frɛ 0242 699 110 na fe 0244 601 933 na fe oni mpanifo enso atimi di nkona wo fie ho office wo no ya ba be internet no kama enso atimi edi amao na Cinco de Mario aba na mamenko Central Market opposite Central Market na menchia Musa Wenga Sports Ventures menchia CEO because anopai oye monitoring na bibia enso ekoso enso etimo anti Musa Wenga Sports Ventures ono enso monitor show no ha bibia enso kama pa bishop wa yin beba ujesi ni bibia ba se bo on si wa retire ti ye ma boot opani umpom ye de
bibia fine na so
sika na eche da ni mebotum de but minim se me chama wa hanen de obeso otimi out
okay
me jiki ni kura koka ni mu ametima ko hidi me pe
okay ene say the only problem kura
metima ko
ene only problem kura because unya key na betimi
metima ko
yiskade
kwa na ko kasi mako hidi me pe
okay ene we sorted because unya keys ni pe you are good to go
na I want to know what
but you say
I want to
banga ene any city ana
someone is know what there
edoso
cha manfo nye krado se wo bebre wo Champions League no ni
matches
and it's a games e baso Paris Saint-Germain ni Man City
a big game
a match
most of me City fan
sir okay da be no
yeah they dey chira chester na arena more time
okay
need munu ha no time
okay hold na that's okay
Petrov no time ache
no that's what
yeah so Robinho mu nyina abeto ye beto ye
Man City now support ya chesa
yeah Vincent Company free Hamburg ebo ina na ye dey chide yeah
okay
nti ye nye nefu bi
ni bia se ba be free ni nye opani emre na so
okay
time ne ye odia amanfo aye krado omo tia mano ne semti kajagu mame na yeni komo wa mano ne
okay Branso ye kwa mano ne ana pay the foreign news ma ye tie for live on Sompa TV live on Sompa 93.1 FM ye shasia na ye shasia the free na UEFA Champions League games anu betima course na fe de un seminar no enso e dia todwa e dia ma yemfon todwa za about 5:45 IB Live J team no omo elbo Sporting Club de Portugal sanso ana Shakhtar the next team no omo elbo Brest team the Samsung Sparta Praha omo elbo Inter Milan Arsenal elbo Dynamo Zagreb yemfon to the Paris Saint-Germain omo ni City game no ebetima koso Parc des Princes na mamimfon to the sa game bekoso abra Paris Saint-Germain hosting Manchester City team no openya first Lewis Enrique on your manager edema Paris Saint-Germain team na dinkomo afasa game omo na Manchester City elbo enana dwe Paris.
Es un partido especial no solo por la importancia del mismo para los equipos,
because it's important for both teams, but
con el que he compartido muchos años,
also because I'm going to play against a player and a friend.
coincidimos en el Barça.
And I've shared so many moments as a player and as a coach with him, and it's with great pleasure, very happy to see Pep again. And how close are we? It's, we're close in regards to our philosophy, global philosophy about football. We like to press the opponent constantly. Obviously, there are no differences, but every coach is developing their strategy.
Es un partido especial no solo por la importancia de
We and some Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique Martinez Garcia Lucho and this answer me to Janano Pe don't want somebody to draw at the material for you. There's no posted number. Pep Guardiola one also casa their first game and anadri any Paris Saint-Germain airball or Paris Yentie open your fence Pep Guardiola.
So of course is a really important game for us, for PSG, but we have another game against Bruges at home, so I don't know how many points we will need. It's just in case we qualified. I know winning the two games is mathematically will be there, but maybe with just one victory will be there as well. So of course they put just the game against Feyenoord, but especially all this competition, more games, it was in the most difficult moment of the season for the problems everybody knows that we had, and we could not handle it, and of course we could not expect when we arrived to be in that position. We had to accept it. If at the end we were qualified, accept that we were not good enough. And sports is simple as that. There are other competitors, contenders that sometimes they are better, we were not better, and accept it and move forward.
When in some Pep Guardiola did to Jana on a striker, a fence Ellen brought Halan and a question central for Nebusa Ellen Halan say and Chepi would depend as papers was about 10 years. At the Manchester City team now bet to us in the next 10 years as Acadia Momona and no more Ben now we are consultations be just a team influencing with this is always signs a long-term contract at Man City and Ellen brought Halan. Said
it before, I feel a bit like home, and of course I really meant it. And yeah, I feel like home. I feel so happy. My family is so happy, and I think in the end that's what I wanted. And yeah, I'm happy.
10 years sounds like a lot. Most of your career. What sort of convinced you to sign on for that long?
First of all, the feeling, as I said, and the people I spoke with made me convinced that this was the right choice, the people around me. And yeah, in the end, when I spoke with people, we came to this, and it felt really good. And in the end, I really look forward to spending so many more years in Manchester. I said it before, I felt like
when in some island brought Haaland to Jana no pay down somebody to Jademati for Jimadin. So now football club Barcelona and so do money edge there. Portugal and Benfica the coffee. So I'm a norm Koshe Benfica 5-4 after the game. Manager, your friends Hans Dieter Flick. Ekasa for a game no.
Sorry, it was a crazy game. So I think Benfica did really well in the first half, especially the first half. But we also make a lot of mistakes. We didn't defend very good, and yeah, of course the result in the first half was 3-1 against us, and in the halftime we said, okay, we want to change something. We need better positioning, and also we said, okay, we want to come back. And this is the best thing, especially the second half. The mentality of the team, how they always believe in themselves, and this is good to see, and it's unbelievable, you know. I was really happy with 1 point, But at the end, with the 3, it's of course it's much better, and it was great. It was great with this finish, and at the end, you have to also see that we invest a lot of sorry. It was a
Yes, and we and some Bansa manager Hans Flick de Tujuana no pay. Ya don't want somebody to judge them away from Bansa. Young fan to just an answer now, and Dynamo Zagreb and Ebo. Our Emirates was a game on Mikel Arteta Casapedia for game no. And also Gide pass away a crucial game at the Arsenal. Now, in fact, one young how important as a game way a Adam Arsenal, Yentie Mikel Arteta.
So far, we've done really well. We're in a really strong position, and now it's time to capitalize at home. The work that we've done for many months. So we need a strong performance today against a really good side, and we'll try to do that.
Okay, Gareth was coming. Mikel, if you can automatically call it.
Yeah.
Sama Mikel Arteta de Tujuana no pay de won somebody to jade matefo dwumade so na mamen fon to wanim se latest eba sesia ene se Borussia Dortmund team no manager ye fen se Nuri Sahin no mo anya manager ne kwan wo mo gire pass in the last 9 games a manager na bono 1 win pen watimi so anya diama Dortmund after se no call shoot 2-1 to Bologna no wo mo gire pass o mo wura ne to so ye adwuma obetimi aguti nto mo gya ne kwan no pay ye de won somebody to jade for Jumade so on sa tip of show no so no pana me catch us adesa Napoli team ni go so na Manchester United pay for no din komo se kwambia so Leandro Garnacho so mon sanso team kan yenya report say on so na 50 million euros package plus adesa add-ons no mo dia banana player Sanka United team den so na kan Leandro Garnacho munya no ano esi aka from Napoli na so report ayensa kan say Manchester United team no and so na team rejected bid on the buyer no expect more the fit reference Napoli make just jibe not less than 75 million euros and sana abante fonsa Leandro Garnacho no so ajana mana kwesi akara Napoli na mo dia min second on Friday and I catch us Antonio Conte ni plan na din komo team so communicating the plans no and so e dia chire plan manager no and so na din komo no plan no so ya convince kwambia so obesi akara Napoli ntia hasa until some transfer window no be close no likely Leandro Garnacho ebe kwa kwesi akan enso na de Napoli boboko na enya report to Jano pay ye de sansama de mama Leroy Sané player adema bamunji team ne ebusa Leroy Sané za nyankopon ya adema season and dia na o contract won bamunji wono na ebe na wie na anyanya bia na dia na wo ye woni bayemfo din komose bia obetimo so na sign extension dia ma bayen na ano say at the moment in the focus any contract no nonsense mnemo the only man sam obetima bua ama bamunji team no afi UEFA Champions League na ve German Bundesliga no oman sanso etima kana mo en crescent team sibi enso ahyaase o ni di nkomo ne mo nya de say na tension ho eni asma Leroy Sané dia tuja ano pede sansam no enso na de tuja de matiefo juade no so out Man City bobo ko ne confirm yes abrante for say Kosanov afi Oman Mamushi Juma Ba anafe Victor Reich omube uramo City bobo koria tesa ometim so aye more additions na be ya bibia so betima koe adma Man City bobo koria City for no yanim sa ometim so aye more signings and sana transfer window no enso etim so abanawia anopede sansemade tuja edima tiefo djumade no so mekacho watifo so no so sa abrante fansa Nova Djokovic obamodin yepa enso na che Carlos Alcaraz they say US Open they say game team Kosua na quarter final senior grokra mekancho sem 4-6 6-4 6-3 6-4 and they say Nova Djokovic no team so na twa Carlos Alcaraz what team so Ramos Sami Jo mekancho say Nyankopon ya aduma ochina semi finals on Alexander Zverev game no ebetim abazuna after the game Nova Djokovic ebo modepa enso na chi akwada friends Carlos Alcaraz etwa no mamin fon to just say Nova Djokovic what admit say do baby no abrepa yenti ensema Nova Djokovic attitude
to be physically good enough. I think mentally, emotionally I'm as motivated as I can be, so it's this match drains drains both players, and almost 3.5, 4 hours of incredible battle, high intensity. Of course, it has its toll. But at the same time, I think it has more toll on the physical side rather than mental and emotional. Actually, it feels like you're feeding off this kind of win. So, I mean, that's how I feel now. So I hope to be able physically to be, moving freely and to be able to
yes, we and some Nova Djokovic did you down on a pair, don't want somebody to do Adimatia for you, I didn't sale a player. Adema Liverpool na value say young fan to jamo bias one say ono and the future Liverpool na clear obeso stay no cost about board Adema Liverpool so ni baby akọ obenya crank and football career ni na no obenya nanko de baby o Liverpool nti san no man nam from say bia onya move obe move no enya de say ono have Elliot no baby akọ beso to so si akan Adema Liverpool team na no pay ya de san somebody to Adema Tiefo Juade so Rafinha a player o si akadama Barcelona all form yepa ana yebusa ne say Rafinha je say all form obi e bo abasopa na you don't feel say nkasa time na nkasa pansa etim so reward with new contract na dia na okade for na so say na tension kura no na modo he ni say ne form wo me say no obeso to so no obo modern no obo pansa na bibia so timi ko so ogidie sa La Liga no achie mu e kwambia so metima fight until the last day na ogide pansa omo quality a o metim so fight na La Liga no omo sanso etima ko see UEFA Champions League no obi anim sam adesa competition a emu odie pa na mo gide pass Samuel Barca etima qualify no bibia betima si omo enso na ready se kwambi aso no o metim so fight na bibia no enso etima ko edema Barca team na ana no pede sanse mede tudwa ye busa ne sam anu atapo no mo da form by 4-2 ba ne san ana mo team so na be win 5-4 no say Barca team no mo mentality different do baby na say bia woni Barca bon wa sha ne be 4-5 kra na ya mo bo ni wie ya wontimi stick o knock out and kase bia game no what him so we no say sadi we no normal sa Barca adesa from a goal na say goes down mo bounce back ne po no o metim so na be win game say anya adesa we be last time e betimasi ania so Rafinha dia tudwa enu so de mamo e wo dwumade no so say de bia na ogina park no so si akan enso na de ma Barca aya no pesi okun hu de bia adma Barca na msa Barca team no enso etima ye bi dia man ye pani ezema Rafinha dia tudwa enu so de mam Robert Lewandowski enso no yem fan tudwa sam na desa na last 6 games what him so na body ma Barca no on say 9 goals na Robert Lewandowski enso na tima she on she 2 goals against Young Boys or she 1 goal the tia Bayern was also na she 2 goals edit tia Red Star Brigade team no was also na she 2 goals edit tia Brescia na no what him so ko 2 goals nso no edit tia Benfica do na fees ni ejini ya desa was no no ogina park no so bobo na un sheda hunu se we nipa nemfe no kra kra no de todu no so de mam to UEFA Champions League no o ka top scorer na Robert Lewandowski and the tin kan no pai ya de sanse made todu enso na de matefo adwumade no so na desa Barcelona team no team so na be the first visiting team in the history of the UEFA Champions League desa from there 2 goals down no omo team so na be bounce back on the 75th minute omo team so na win game the means that's UEFA Champions League bako sem nan ya bona 2 goals down at 75 minutes lampo no team no team bounce back be in the Barca and the first team in the history of the UEFA Champions League omo so team asade na no pay ya de sanse made tudwa enso na de matefo adwumade no so na Deco Sporting Director enso na de Barca team no omo say omo game omo ne Benfica boy no and this otimunya kwanya ene abrantia ye fansa Marcus Radford in paying for enso koko share dia banasa bibia e clear wa communicate enso na de boy ne ntora de sa adesa Barca team ne be hia kwada no na mom say bia Barca team no enso be team so na hia Marcus Radford adesa kwada no twa na msa mo enim say players ne be enso na be team akọ play omo hanim so betima kono abrante fans ansomani 40 yedi na unkomo de achose bounce and pay for no enso na chance offer betima banam so already manager fans and flake no enso na tima communicate dem aboy ne say on shadan kana plans once and the say be offer bi ba na sa kwara no person kwa kwambia so no ese boy no so time ko ne say bia enso 40 kodi no betim so na pevuwe ama Marcus Radford nso no enso kwa player enso na dem abaso ne on loan and share to jenamo yese ntima fan sem na Monaco mu so nya boy na o pe manager no enso nanya de ato akwara ne nim se o tra Manchester United anya de se boy no onu so betim so nanya bia ba no nyina no e de to do no nso no ye de to do na dem atefu odwumade no so ye tisa Chelsea team no ansa na bia transfer window no betim akuro so no wo betim so na run for midfield abi na bibia so team akwa de den Chelsea team no e betim so na for midfield abi ansa na transfer window no enso team akuro so ani na no enso na de ba eno so de to do dem atefu enso na odwumade no so ba monchi team no yemfa to de sa kodan na ye fon san ayam Alfonso Davis no yesi omu gusune bo na kasa na mom edu ba bia na nkomodie no ma de last Friday na nkomodie na kwa ni mu ye pa na mom yesi asa bo na chasa de chi ade sai na no hom ne di nkoma asa na dwen sesa de bia obaso kasa mfufuro na report o ba no say senka man de foreign nya bo na anka January nkombeti ma finanso omu ye be di ye pa se ba mu nchitim no ebetim so ngaja akora ne ntiese man de foreign gusune akora ne di komo say money sound new deal bia mfama buy team no na say one sound new deal enso mfama buy na mpo no say bia season na kona wie ya o metim so ba fa bo ne for free na mpo no nyankopon ya adoma sama abrante fund sample no ayam Davis Alfonso Davis no o metim so ba fa bo na be si akan e de ma Real Madrid bobo kona na no pai ya de sansama de tudwa enso ngade matefo adwumade ne so bibia so timan ya say report o ba no say abrante fund Jamal Musiala enchebia or the pen besi be pasune mpono was sign contract enso de mabamu ncheboboko no ina na sa korane fees adesa buy team no so tima e bi diamani epa anafe andamane defense Vincent company so no we run project na oye na adesa a project e babu no akoda na ye fane sam Jamal Musiala and Jamal Musiala fees sam otamba mu ncheboboko no ma e betima bo ne epa no kan be ana sa akoda no so press so no stay no born ball and some na de team my friend is a bayana and no pede sansam no and some na de tudwa adema tefo dwumade so ni na no and some na de tudwa na report to de sia and some na sa brand Dortmund team no and some na team manager ye fansa Nuri Sahen kwan no yem fan tudwa se so mo consider former Manchester United manager openya fansa Eric Ten Hag no say o tifi onya dwuma enti dia ba ne se o munya manager no mo pe na mami mfon to just yesem na bia be 2 years bi ano metim so dia manager no o nshada enso na nje manager ni sa o jide pansa e bia 2 years bi bia anka o de mo penya fansa retanaga anka betim so na bo na mom o ma communicate sa de ni to penya ye fansa retanaga o mo twansa te agen so no e betim so na repra no mo se bia sa 2 years o mo so na pass o de ma te agen no sinani betim so agen wona na nye ho of course nkomodie no ebetim so na trust na hu de betim so no efri mabani na no enso na de todwa eno so de todwa enso na de matefo adwumade so ni na no enso na de eba na yemfon todwa sa abranten fon sa dan omo ne engine no yemfon todwa sa se boy ne betim atena fe kakra be bosun ba ko ne be na otwumi anu bi de ye te sa dan omo betim atena fe na yemfon todwa sa se bonsa medical team no go so a enso na akoda no sanka kwambia so no o metim so ahabo na se na be a anka no betim ato ne mpo no watim recover ntantem na so de men se kan se bonsa fo no enya no foko na se na bia bosumi ba ko na otwumi na abrante a ye fane se na dan omo e betim return ne mpo no wo be sia karama bonsa ni na no enso na de todwa enso de todwa enso na de matefo adwumade so mame mfon todwa sa yese Dortmund team no mo gidie pansa sa ponye fansa Ten Hag ba Marcus Radford no Woman Sabetima Cano, on set to hag one rush for the Jumada, our Manchester United team to Omujide Pasa, San Openia Fansa Tanhag Bar, Adesan Commodity and Betimabua, Ama Brante Fansa Rashford no, and some Latima Swave Pass onsa, Adesa Boss Adiano, and Shadanya Dance Anamza, Omo San Abrante Fansa Sumani 40, Ebetima Kwani Sabia 40 no, on the Akacho and Wasa, Waya Adam and Deza, on some Betima Swakonamza, Wajide Pass. Boss a place now on Ansomani 40 better some fighting for the position to that's a dot one team no and some nephew says Eric and Hagaba a Quambia sono as an Abrante fans a Marcus Radford no woman sounds with Timothy Bueno a bay player and some Ladama dot Timurani no and so a dear bar and so did to that and some Ladama take for Jumadian so Ranfina say young fan to that some normal team fans are Helal and some added Abrante fans a name and name no adwiye pa na se play bi enso na de sanema na sa ebia o bon leg pa na sanema no wantima ready san otifia wo se na adwiye pa na ojide pa sanya de sababu nema kura na play bi de sanema na otifie na omo boss anom se ade saba adwiye pa to ojide pa sa animanim ya na sanema enso na timinya timbo onso ready de amansa Santos team no egu so one nema din komo se on betima fan on loan na kwa kosia kan enso ngadama team Francis Santos san komodi de neguso akos no mom se me no kasanya de sa update bia timanya basa bia nema ebetim so akwa na se nema anko no mom no ade se sim Francis Santos for no almost natima show interest on nema mo twa se nema ebetim so na communicate se bia onu so nya team no beboni na no enso de bantia twa se nema ebetim so ngaja tun so back to Santos nempo no wa kwa to so sia kan Adama Santos anina no enso na dia bante recount of virus ubesom na abedwafo na to so
eno Cinco de Mario na hotel in kase wode nsem no enso ti bante straight away me call na madidi di nkomo enso ewo ntenten wa won se periphery ho de na eze na no wo side ha left back wo na be say bishop ni akomya na ebo left back wo na so mo ye adwuma ni ye pa enso ti modi embani fo me makwa ba.
Good morning.
All right, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Good morning.
I'm very well, sir. How are you, please?
Good morning. I'm fine. Good morning.
Thank you very much.
Hey, onam de vida pasu oh dear.
Begging for clemency.
Hey. Go jai.
Pictures here ako untina okon untina. Uba be de day. Untina. My negotiate.
Okay.
So one can.
Uh-huh.
So the main can.
What am I saying?
Good.
We are quick to go.
We are winning.
We are winning. Good.
Of course.
What are you
talking about?
Hey.
What are you saying? Super duper dominant, assertive, conclusive performance is back to back.
Oh yes.
Winning streak.
The best team in the whole world.
What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
Women's Champions League no more.
Liverpool Beji Women's Champions League. Liverpool Beji Ghana Premier League.
Fantastic.
Liverpool
Beji FA Cup. Why Beji?
Liverpool.
AFCON ebe born December 2025. Why
Liverpool.
Thank you very much. Club World Cup no born June. Why Beji?
Liverpool.
US MA League no why Beji?
Liverpool.
Gambia MA League why Beji?
Liverpool.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the West.
Bishop. Young command.
That's it. Endra Liverpool and they a 21 game winning streak of Leo.
No, yeah, sure.
Now, wow, we are going to match Nibino. We will need to Leo for us. I'm going to 21 in 21 games. Now, we share the quality of football and how patient Liverpool have to be to break down a compact team that knows how to attack and how to go in with a focal point attacker in Jonathan David. Now, I say Ghana and AFCON nibi. Remy Cabella, I remember Remy Cabella from Montpellier, no by Newcastle. On an airball right wing, Emma Lille for no. Now, Varas Ofri Muno, Omo de Osama Sarawi bi by. Now, anytime we are Osama Sarawi in Naibeka ball Nibiano, na Lille fans and the Kosru. They decided to take back or a Norwegian, but Obama Morocco. And look, I'm confident if we Herenveen in the Netherlands, like 5 million or 7 million or 8 million thereabout. Ricardo, born for born, he be out to Liverpool defenders. No, Mama is steady.
Because so.
Especially Conor Bradley. Inti, me who Osama Sarawi no. And I make I say Bilal El Hanous, also a Leicester. Ya kan ye de na ye kan Nigeria na ye ka Cote d'Ivoire say timi ko abruchi e ko fa Ghanaians born there ba Morocco for there no was rusin obi a ya dwen na nko so
Mo ye adwuma.
Yet look, Sa Osama Sarawi no eja Norway ho e bomom. It was a good game. Liverpool won. Salah share 50 Champions League goals.
Solid.
Sabakacho say oh yeah English ni ankaba na apepa bibia. Now see, I'll not talk about Salah. I'll talk about 3 players from the game. The game, Emra Sen and AC. Liverpool made a new record in Europe. Number of minutes on my ball conceded. Now the first case, Ricardo. Everybody should get ready for a fit Federico Chiesa. If he is fit, he's sharp. Now.
Enrico Chiesa never Federico Chiesa.
Absolutely, Akumia. Wing game no send ya na make catch on. It has changed.
Esuzi.
Wingers na nye fa ball no 2 mirika. What will be? No. You must either play the right pass, send a better attack and babeshe, and also you must score yourself.
Yes.
Me who Luis Diaz, and I mean who Salah, and I mean who born and no born. But sa 20 minutes na Chiesa the boy na Akumia, he got 2 shots on target quick. It is nothing new because this is a proven international at the highest level. ACL injury, and the match Juventus Jan Coin. Chiesa is a very good footballer, but he is not getting fit, and he will provide options for Liverpool. Wakoda, maybe I will be a mark this name down. Ayub Buwadi.
So posting and ra.
Akomia, 17 years. And now because of comments by Minyadaji Koshe a match or Boti at Real Madrid. And I'm saying, why did they put him on the bench? But then Lille is an elite academy in Europe. Or academy now metropole. And your academy for. Look, for a young midfielder, central midfielder to have that kind of confidence, Champions League match, pass, move, or be fin. Wataru endo baba kuze no de ne nan nifa ne si ho no de benkum ne dane ball now endo abedi na chi na me say small boy at this age Ayub Buwadi ko hwe di no edin ne Tunisian name obeko okay obe body ama France for
of course
Akumia Nancy and we 17 years obo France under 21. Sompa you Buwadi in the picture, man. So for 17 years, no, and some over 17, no, we bought against Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid, we bought against Liverpool. Now then, I beka. In the Etihad, you say your Ghana players are you know. This is a Tunisian, and for you Buwadi to play that kind of football, oh, Lilo mo adioye. Now, Osai Kwechra, more Brazilian centre back bia, your friend Alexandro. No so elbow Akumia on slow bia o ofa ball na no di pian no obo body de tackle obeko ntine enye Jonathan David nko. Oh, so now look, meaning wa bokra the man of the match.
Yes.
Oh, fine. Clearly to me the way free Lille Academy and wa be first team. Mane mama Tunisia ombo higher because obeba be share betiti ekwa.
Wa be share Ghana betiti e.
Megri Jabe and your friend say Manchester United. Omo say omo bapa.
No, we need the end na kasa because so when he's 17, now bought France under 21. Manu Kone and all these midfielders. Intini so was ka call Lila. Omo goalkeeper Lucas Chevalier no onimgoda pa. Alex Sandro center back no onimbo
super player.
Ayub Buwadi ni the ontna ho. No mbo kakra. And then Jonathan David got his goal. Washa against Atletico Madrid. Washa Real Madrid. Washa Liverpool. Wa bet you be show.
What over 2 years.
Good case. No Shaheen did 36 years. Madam for Pahano Netinase, no shine no Eden Terzic, an assistant. And a Sebastian Kell. A sporting director no see. Many one and their boy. Intinu. Young na be a coach at 36 years. Nuri Sahin about 274 games at the Dortmund. The first time I saw Nuri Sahin play football, I 2005 under-17 World Cup. Nuri Sahin ni Giovanni Dos Santos. And the Obama Hono, Anderson. Now Nuri Sahin no, your boss under-17 year. Ghana boy for Germany World Cup no. Your boy friendly match against Turkey. Nuri Sahin any John Pencil, Nes Keke. Okotwi John Pencils. Twitwe no far. Akrakiti yo. Afa no na ba national team no. Na John Pencil refi no say oye number 2. And o kai say na obrikum. Obobrikum Arsenal. And no so far ball no. What twitwe mo say na say kai. John so kai say number 10. Na coach Afan dey no coach
number 2.
So, Wababe Kochi, this is not a good record. 27 games and Nuri Sahin managing, or we need 12. Draw 4, Elusu 11. Wash 55 goals and we conceded 44. Just a pipe no be Dudu. Even before against Bologna, they are catching says one chess how much now. Now in 2025, they have 4 straight losses. Not one pressure by bombs. Nti enyama bibiri sene ye jano kwan. But then he had to go because it has not been an encouraging tenure, and Dortmund would need to get a steady hand. Steady hand, no, it's not Eric Ten Hag. No, I know Dortmund and how they operate. Because I'm Kofa Ajax coach Peter Bosz the never. As they would need to look within. Terzic were around that he should be coming. But then again, Mukai said Terzic, no. Time Italians in a pen, Italians in a catcher and say, Terzic, no, or Mundim saw on the Tottenham agreement. Say Angie Postecoglou free war, but Dortmund will need a safer hand because Champions League nearby and the next week a better sample.
Yes.
So it becomes a challenge and they would have to find a way to qualify. And then your politics kakra. You know, what happens between PSG and Manchester City and then Akumia the catch football dynamics no more.
Okay.
Baku 8 points, Baku 7 points, Baku 22nd, Baku 25th. In a league table of 36. Now let's go back to like 2008.
And City about 24.
Okay.
PSG got 26.
24th and then 26. You know, guys, Manchester City, 2008, and Dubai for IBFI, UAE. PSG, almost in 2011. Now, the battle for sports is not just to football. Ricardo, Qatar, no more person who hosti Formula 1 Grand Prix nibi. Omo 2021 year no munya. UAE got their Grand Prix in 2009.
Way back.
Now, when football needed to go to the Gulf, no be here Saudi Arabia. Now, the population of Qatar, now the population of UAE, and how Dubai air popular, Abu Dhabi air popular. Now, still, World Cup Nico Qatar, politically, this is why. Nancy Muntokwa Beriasi, Emma Saudi Arabia ni omado for e blocky Qatar. Se Qatar for ni disika e sha mamfochi e mamu di din some money or go for. Na sa blockade no. Ensuo so. Airspace area na ya asem. Qatar Airways or but the most dominant airline in the Maghrebian region no Emirates. And na omo Abu Dhabi for so omo there Etihad Airways. No mo block Qatar no. Nka nso ho a Qatar for no kobo Arab sa omo Nations Cup na omo born. Asian Nations Cup no. And omo ko Dubai for no ko sere omo. So omo ye nipa bonefo and then omo ba be this aboniwe. But let's move the rivalry to Europe politics. PSG aligned with the French government through Qatar Sports Investment. Into your Nasser Al-Khalifi and Sheikh Mansour. Now say Halefi no European Clubs Association no or a part. European Super League no PSG didn't join. Manchester City or Sheikh Mansour, he's not part of the ECA leadership. Sanso ena because send they are banning almost our time Super League nearby no join here. PSG project no it's been very dominant at home, Ricardo. Imagine the last 10 of the league game available 11
France.
Manchester City swag 6 out of the last 17. If you there, okay.
Babontia.
No more Babontin. Who would have thought say PSG lose our final to Bayern Munich no? Ne bedi nadodo say and Sanoma Bejibi. But in 2021, Manchester City lost to Chelsea. So 2 pandemic finals now, boy, 2020, 2021. PSG, Elusubako, Manchester City Lusubako. 2 years down the line, Manchester City rallied and then came back to win. PSG are still looking for it. And now, who would have thought? Say, a game I expanded to 36 clubs. These two will be struggling at this point in time to do that. So it will be a big indictment on their part. Say, an expanded Champions League. Now, Intimin qualified to the next round. And that these two are struggling, not because almost struggles on top 8 in the move. They are struggling to make the play-off round. Who would have thought? Ebra Manchester City, Eche, Slovan Bratislava, and Nani Omofono. Na PSG so ye Girona Waduma. Sabre no be no one I dream say, Bedru Sabre in the penultimate game. Saw these two big boys, 2 politicians from the Gulf, rivaling in Europe through various forms, no, would be battling to save their life in the Champions League. Who would have thought? A big see that. Say PSG and the QSI are falling at the first hurdle. And Manchester City, the last time they struggled in this competition, 2013, Omufrimu in the first round. But PSG is never happened before. Let's see how this week and next week goes. But can you imagine? Say PSG and Manchester City are struggling for life beneath the sea of the Champions League.
We don't say Bishop Atapoku and our taste what din come out the politics in the Kakran Swatimi room and Swatimi. My Yakwako admission was St. Andrews SHS. Now Yakwako admission, SHS 1, SHS 2, SHS 3 nano Okwako admission. Boarding facility available, hostel facilities available. Excellent was the results over the years. And Yamatramakwe, baby, our qua, Unsubit say when you value for your money, Sika be a results in the battle. Now once watch me when your results, Papa. Uram and so a sinful sua your ha yene Rich FM and the same building Sanso and the other branches no man kesi mu be hu new edubiase Shama dunkan ofin se hwia sanwene so na afia kra ehon na no ube hu St Andrews SHS a ye kan wa se brabeja admission na no ma no enso entimi nkoye mfama besua de o 0244696911 0244696911 afi 0207891004 tibra na be adisua na bibia ntimi nkoye Kunu Ghana Limited we home of quality Chinese herbs a de nuro no enso atimi aba hunchu capsules enso ye mema ne dia ebeboa ama o prostrate no eno enso atimi aba ho ban o Johnson 10 times enso na o Johnson a na ate yaw kakra enso atimi wa Johnson awie no na nyoma enso so nya dia ekonkan ente ye hunchu capsules ena me kanfo ne enso atimi edi ama ebesa mo ye bema ntu bobo bia no enso betimi agina brand dia Mr. Kion so for mema suffer from sexual weakness. Usisi ya dia etaya oya sanso ena ukotoje no se ukotoje no enso ya oya usisi ne mene enya oya into kope Mr. Kion ni bia wonsu betimi enya neoma ye sanso na slow erection ebeyi enso atimi the free hole premature ejaculation eno ni din de nanso enya yarepa into kope Mr. Q Nibia, a bed brown, I won't sweat to imagine, but Araba, Bazin tablet, no, Yenya man and enum, be menstrual pains, and sweat media free hole, menstrual is orders, be and sweat media free or sounds now poor blood circulation and menstrual related problems in Ano and no AE Eddie free hole. Ghana had a Babiabe Cobiano, Unsubitmania Druibia, may count for the amount of Secopebi. Now, if you won't suit me, no, 0244 275 429 0206 217 016 Kunu Ghana Limited as a bra na afi beji adunu bi na bibiano ensu entimi nkoye mfama akomia the sports messiah ensu sobatonim na yato aso
verse ma yenche tifo ne ma tifo akwa ban fambra na me say interestingly the Champions League, no, it is more than tactics, it is more than system, it is more than approach. Football, the Champions League in recent times, and about the type of system I be running into games because the coach will trophy where we or the 4-3-3 in J, Jerry or the 4-2-3-1 a character, attitude. That is why it makes it the biggest club sporting event. I'll be in and around Europe. Anyway, as if now will be any tattoo. And now Barcelona game was not about tactics. If it was not about tactics, I mean, Kase Hansi Flick could na bench in one set team the apocacho muso monko. I'm only trying to say, idea omo cross the line was the character and attitude of these players. Not to give up. Many people are successful in Europe are only character and only attitude.
Okay.
You can be extravagant in your approach, in your tactics and everything, but if you don't have character and attitude, you can never win the Champions League. International only Liverpool be catch or say, yeah, Champions League ni nimbo. Liverpool no nimbo ni nyina anya 4-3-3 game pressing. The character and attitude almost show in times of difficulty. The entire betna no my say Real Madrid Champions League no betimi age Real Madrid dey oye ne dey kro beje Real Madrid don chase ye character and attitude. You heard Champions League final na ye boy ye amoni Borussia Dortmund boy ye. So all the tactics go apaswa. I will tell you point blank say Edin Terzic. Well ye nyoma bi anakala Ancelotti hunu di obetimi on the field of play. But a character and attitude of these Real Madrid players and they almost crossing the line. And I saw that thing in Barcelona and Ram. Ohe Pedri. Ohe Rafinha. And I was even a day, Obekane Sena Yama was out of the discussion as to players or more coming to the party. But I'm telling you, the amount results where you so Kodema Barcelona supporters say also more managing say attest you or more a stretchy team no. Now actually more where they need to work on and how they will need to improve to win the Champions League if they should do it.
Okay.
The differences between this team and Xavi and others team are no. In European competitions, for Barcelona, the character I saw yesterday. And actually, how they are going to deal with circumstances and issues that will arise against them in the next round of the competition. Baby, Omudina normal qualify. Baby, Barcelona Gina normal qualify. And we Liverpool free on they are the best team. But in terms of even scoring a lot of goals in the kind of Barcelona, it can. Liverpool, they've scored enough, they've done so well, and this result is a mark or a turning point for Barcelona in Champions League. No, my prayers on beating my so when to me a turning point about Barcelona in the Champions League in recent years, I don't know which game. Minim game could be my turning point the amomo, and I'm so happy for Rafinha. And then you better now about Rafinha Basso, but he's becoming decisive in big games for Real Madrid.
Barcelona.
For Barcelona, this is what you do if you want to assume responsibility as a leader. Because check Barcelona in terms of hierarchy, captaincy, and will be the captaincy and the ball. But when you have Rafinha, he leads by example. And what I say area say in the right way now. Prepare yourself to meet opportunity. Everything goes your way.
Sure.
And then Rafinha baby ojina keep a team bobo na bo Rafinha tina ko run it. This is what you cannot explain.
Yes.
Barcelona was literally out of the game at 4-2. Nabasaye out of the game at 4-2. Just one moment. This is why the Champions League is the greatest competition, club competition. The
vibe alone crying enough.
How things change, you can never understand. Yet I'm not similarly Liverpool by 3-0. It take just one goal be concede and one done in the face of the game. This is how the Champions League works. Sadio Mane babo not Courtois and Sabano na bopo na pie obeto na say just one goal. Yes, goalkeeper Courtois Karim Benzema free or then na babo akoto Asesanioma. This is the Champions League. That is how it works. But Sadio Mane here, I was said the Barcelona team is young and they needed this experience to lift them up. Hansi Flick experience will be that during the days with FC Bayern Munich. Yeah. The results on a league Muabeje trouble. He has been there before. Robert Lewandowski has been there before. But there are some key players are going forward now. Omuni ade Barcelona ni besi omo na so. Kubasi, Balde, Pedri, Gavi,
Starboy.
Jamal. These guys understand what it means to play for Barcelona, but they did not understand what it means to experience such a night as a Barcelona player. Yahubi with PSG, remontada, 6-1. And Yahu Barcelona crumble under pressure against Liverpool. Abraham Lusu Yomudi Frim. But this bunch of players, Etimia La Liga, fine, it is good. Omone Real Madrid aboard the Clasico, fine, it is good. But this year, and Yoma Mienubia, I was saying no. I'm already in Naswo. Ediginal baby, editor Munoma ye said, baby, I drew, we need to move to the next level. And Yoma Mienuni a day. Beating Real Madrid in the Supercopa de España. No more Besha Benfica by 5-4. One.
And in all those games, no circumstance seems very
similar. That
first
is it. First minute, one consider very early in the game. No better than the game, no about share. So if this doesn't build your character, any your luck going forward, because not adding say after Messi, Suarez, these kind of players need free team new coin. Barcelona pa share Madrid will find a binu team na bogidi no team yashano. Last year Real Madrid sent 4. So to come back, overturn the 4, what be Real Madrid by 5-2. What about Champions League night and why they are here results in no. What overturn the results no? Abe winning game by 5-4. These kids can only learn and move forward and achieve better things for Barcelona. Yabo Masunewi see.
So now no results. I show more into that character now.
I show more into that character. So man to me they say individually na players also muja because I show. Yesterday me heard Pedri and Nimienu ni say. Then national a call.
That's what you expect from
this is players, what you want from your players. And Rafinha led the charge so well. Shekwa ball ni si Kobe akobe pejanensa. That ball, I'm telling you for a fact, any other team come be penalty and Benfica.
Yes, it's a penalty.
Any other team, this ball. Yeah, but we heard the caliber of Barcelona. Heard the stature and the pedigree they have. That is what we call European royalty.
Yes.
Royalty now I can royalty trophy. Royalty is what you benefit at some point in time. Any other team, that is a penalty. And they will be there. Congratulations to Barcelona. I think say Liverpool for compare, but Mummo Empire say Virgil van Dijk Emperor. Virgil van Dijk more the quality of football the more 2019-2020. Ebera 2020-2021. This Champions League na Kasano. Before Mobabe conceded goal in the 62nd minute against Lille. Now Omako 599 minutes without conceding a goal. The last time ABC was in 2005-2006 under Rafa Benitez. Omoko 572 minutes before conceding a goal. But the amount when it demonstrates say yebo league format. League format no obo 8 games. And then 2005-2006 no akobo 6 games. Home and away.
We additional 2 games.
When so you are playing different opponents at different times.
No home and away time.
This comes as a result when yenya Liverpool so about Real Madrid, wabo Girona, wabo Lille. He's playing teams as at the moment no more form. But Virgil van Dijk has made himself available to become the leader you can rely on. Solid performances. Mine. World-class performances from Virgil van Dijk.
VV.
Oni Jawo Kwanza abo. Oni Kunata abo. Yasisemwa mama ba etore bi kura the endocras abebo. But he has always stood tall. And he's the difference maker. Hardly do you see. But baby omonam no. Goals will win you games, but defense will win you titles. Yo. Liverpool are considered the least goals in the UEFA Champions League. So Van Dijk and Brana say no more they can gradually move to the final of the competition. And the baby omonam no. Good resource.
Akomia mreno adena ede. But mreno
me aware. Lastly, na me fancy.
Mama few seconds.
Mama few seconds. BPS in Man City. Right? Asam na Bishop Okano. Say baby abedu na hwe nim guase de beba ne be Super League ne de no. Opa mo champion e page na nim say Super League ne ye mpre mba so na ye benya eskanti no mo ye sa de na ye PSG ni Man City.
and Omuni.
Omuni say Madrid ne Barcelona ne Juventus mu yes ade because omumienu no. Abe superpowers omabegina so itina say Kalafi. The course nyina isi we on the dimuntintima. Ye be court, ye be faha na say Kalafi. It ye be competition na say Kalafi's PSG and qualify. And ne mo ahwe ya it will also be a battle of prestige and ego. Referee no begina game no mo hwe ni ne. This is a battle of ego. Then on my operation no Arsenal and Zagreb game no. Now oh yeah Arsenal and Zagreb game now. That means Zagreb no lose say PSG share Man City kura na Man City benya baby agina. But ebe pushi PSG di na basoro baako abeda baby a Zagreb da. Zagreb so be born the last game against AC Milan. Just almost a operation with AC Milan because City be Club Brugge. Ombesha Brugge. A honeycomb chrome no. It's a battle of egos, battle of money, battle of prestige. It goes beyond football scores tonight. Aggressive. PSG intimi spend this SK we now be film. We film at this stage. Kata for so international money mungwase. Na say Kalafi has a prestige to protect at UEFA.
Of course. No, yeah, come here, Jemfi now. Ten can straight away. My make apostle home. We are my baby and sweat me the front. Boss, my ending come.
But quick one. So let me start with Australian Open. Now, a lot have been said about Novak Djokovic. Listen, where sent him in describing him? Where sent him describing him because for the first time in his career, he's coming into Australian Open now. We need 10 times as number 7 seed because of the consistent performance last season. Now, going to this game, Carlos Alcaraz, 2023-2024, back-to-back, at Novak Djokovic, a war, decisive moment at Wimbledon. Novak, a redemption, a war the Olympic Games, or Paris, etc. No, that was a tight one, 7-5, 7-5, 7-5. Now, going into this, Carlos Alcaraz, 21, Jannik Sinner, 23, they have been seen as the heir apparent to Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer. And it's a heir apparent there. Then, say yes, starting boom, penny for no say, but then what happened? Yesterday was where experience and class quality. Actually, Maza, you want to me Google because you need tennis with your energy, but experience. Yeah. And then Alcaraz soil. Look, if the first, this is the second time, Alcaraz, when he leads first set or when he first setter, out of 55 times, he's only lost once or winning first set.
Out of 55.
So and now the second time that has happened when he win first set. But he came up against the man, the maestro. At the age of 37, Enra was stroke class. Look, the first set that he lost because he had the return of backhand 2 to the line who missed. And now a problem in the 9 benkum so he lost out at 4-6. At 4-6 because Carlos never win here. So when he turned to 6-4, that's how tennis is called. 6-4 means Novak. Then Novak according to the experience. Good forehand, backhand down the line. Now backhand down the line or trying to slightly. We had delpa. Nyamikra do see the stress will come to me every day. Because Edu baby and Nenim Guasia, but don't forget semi-final last year. You have Jannik Sinner beating the semi-final last year. Our baby any fee 10-time champion be any bidder. So I saw called the reserves. Man, don't forget say Adibakwa Novak one person yen said 25 Grand Slam, no tennis player, Manny Mema, McGregor 24. So he wanted to establish himself to make sure that happened. Now his aging injuries, he need to do it on the favorite court. So he went into second set on this for he was limping before the third set 6-3. But that's Djokovic for you. Now he decided to show what we call tennis. So he was moving him to hitting balls to the baseline. The Carlos was moving around. The experience again. Yes. They hit the forehand to the center of the court. So moving around, but was sleepy. And at the end of the day, he was able to do that. For me, master class stroke. He has 3 days, and then Wednesday he has 3 days to recover against Zverev. That is bad news for Zverev. Sinner is playing quarterfinals. Sinner will go to the semi-final. The way it's going, Novak will end up being the final. Now, if Novak meets Zverev again, it will be interesting. Now, just a quick one. Minko David Rudisha. David Rudisha will be a Sebio or a 800-meter world champion in 2 occasions. 1 2012 Olympics, 2 2016 Olympic gold. He not only win gold, but he set a world record as to speak 14 years, right? Nobody have been able to say a world record of 1 minute 1 hour 1 minute 40 seconds. Now he got married to Ababayo Efreno Lesniano. They divorced. And the divorce BBI okay until him. Now, the wife, they say our Dr. Grace Chumba. Now, before they married, say cancer will be our baby then the girlfriend, the former wife came to the place. He started to say security. Masa careful in life. He started to say security. Said the annulment of the marriage, no baby or what, permanent sign or form. So your friend is saying divorce and you're complete. Security. So security has to come in and take the woman away. But oh yeah, baby, that night, only the current wife, doctor, no. By the way, doctor, no, a fan of Liverpool, and only no call Obano ko to ye Berman no pacho, and the lady released. And so Sebio, important say only obi edit. And I always say this: stop on a good note. Very important. If you don't stop on a good, when women are angry and furious, emotion take you over, common sense do not prevail. They can go to any length to even make sure you are dead before I didn't see they come to realization. Yeah. No, this happens to a lot of young men. You must be careful. Make sure someone will be there on a good note. You are joking. When the lady decides to bounce back, you'll be shocked. Or basically any means to make sure marriage, better. So stop on a good note, be nice. So party, send maybe crap party and you assume you chance and market over party. Make sure you stop with a woman on a very good note. Today we reduce set or bread once and then you are banquatias young cocoa pan chono was remarkable. Now only some kind of balance with the Adiana, baby one sign crying what you say yao
no.
That's it. So listen to you young man.
Ndi Orlando ne safo na run for mbetia futuo no na atimi abo ma bia nso atimi akokama nti ubegya na wagya on a good note se da bia nkofa asembia enso entimi emfamba ma me nkona me nkomo ewo express group akachi na yetu kwan akosua de na abo ma bia nso atimi akoyie opani me mo akwa na express group bia course wo ho de muri amanfo tu kwan sa
yeye juma sa
obi on the express group nkan no ene mayente nkan na nyoma mu wode maye
yo ye church fu nyina anopay so ya shafe foforo ase ye mo bia happy new year na ya shase se ya ye benyina san shase foforo this is a time nipa bebre sign starting omokwem to some afresh especially omo ya na ye focus part our mom pusumu school hu no this very moment a time nipa bebre ya hoboa say ombetumi I started school na ebimo I started on application sem dada omo nse dem hu so for most of them yana obi started applications no there are few things they must consider
obi
ho ni study gap nko atimi ma na application no che
the all kind obi ntiase study gap na dey.
So for instance obi wie university in 2017 and na afi na nyamia ye na dom wenya moa so pursue to kwan. Now between 2017 and 2025 I think that's close to about 8 years. That's been a long time. Yes. When they are presenting their things, go 2017 no wenya adwuma anya akopim 2021 no nya baby start so ye. So when you ask them to present a CV, that part na no munya adwuma they leave it blank. So obehu say ni CV no we SHS bia 2012 no nya akwa university 2014 saa 2 years na edentem no wanfa hwe anhye ho bibia nso ni ho between that time we school oko school no cry be or internship ne mark when they are doing CV all of these things are out. A free time or we school benye adwuma ye any time das gap na that time nothing is there. So usually when you send these things to the universities they have that what kind of human being are you, say, between that space of time, what were you doing, what's happening to go as you made the admission at 4 months and respond day. Okay, nothing is happening. Why is it that I don't qualify? So there are a few things that must be put in there. There are certain ways that even if somebody is recommending you or be it your recommendation letter, there are a few key things that are supposed to appear in the NT. These are a few things I am finding difficulty with, and not time na was all corner. And you know this times will be never my time so we are telling all of those kinds of people even not just about CV, how to even present proper documentation to the people, because we'll be funny documents or scanning your baby I say be a black and white, I say be a colored, all of those things it delays admissions. Okay. Inti amount for no be brain no ya as a chair as a inti all of those things near my you share oba you guide through all of that. You ensure inti I thought that admissions in 3 days. Put in an application in 3 days you have an offer. Okay. From our end. Because when all of the things are intact, we push it in. Some of the schools in the Bible why no more direct communication. We are in partnership with them. Okay. Once you're near my intact, you just call. Okay, my submit your application. They look at it. In 48 hours they give us admissions for you. That's fast. You catch them kufuni na teacher more SHS for front. The brave person dear wabruchino. Mubebre scholarships, especially to countries such as the US. Na bimonso so our challenges with even writing SAT test no. Me the manusi, but I'm saying that the first SAT test for this year March 8th. Okay. March 8th, 2025 and first SAT test virtual. Deadline 25th February. Nti sabre nyina no emre wo mu a obi pese or register SAT no a obi tumi register. If you have difficulty registering, come to our place, we will assist you to go through that.
Who for qualified to write the SAT?
Obia we SHS. Obi okra HND. Obi okra mpo okra first degree, but ni age no so e wo fam 21, 22, 23 okra first degree.
The SAT no age matter.
Not necessarily, but the point is also our first degree no. Then so no say o man no kwan say nko start another first degree in mu man no. Okay. Also at 21, 22 still we between start another first degree. Be at this first degree, so to make sure SAT no pass year, obenya funding. Okay. Usually full funding or close to full funding. Okay. So ahanti age no shada matter, but age no of kakra at least will be on your first degree. Na dream be more kakra. Oka say onye SAT no unsua ho ade kakra nya adwene no be. On say much of a logical reasoning test. Nti na adwene no mo da ho oka say ontro betumi atwero nya higher score. Okay. Na be or forgetting first degree no asan de na SHS certificate na aka ho etumi aya another bachelor's degree as a onya full funding it will be easier. Anti yen classes nso okoso your classes all across your branches for SAT, for IELTS, GRE, GMAT, all of those tests your tutors now you're ready or more ye tia catch it if we say opeso ku school afim kwade crew bia, whether it's Europe, whether it's America, Australia, Asian countries Japan and all of that, we are ready. Oba officer your admission team to assist you to go through all of that. Bibia abakoso
Machira kwan
nti Kumasi Your airport runabout, your office back or runabout and also your office back or an office back or Safu labor roundabout.
Okay.
And in city office no Edum railway police station, Kingdom Curtains have sign him.
Okay.
When I were Accra, your Tamale, your Sunyane, Upesol Richie Enya, Ubitumi Enya was 0249
0249
000 448
448
and 0555
0555
55 00 67.
Yes. Okay. Nti obi biara a wopa kwantu de na yesuku ne nkro ne ba de express group na ese woko you study work and live in abroad and is obi e pentiko kosua de na bibia ntimi enkoyi enso ntimi emfama wo na me kanfo time herbal mixture the amount time herbal mixture way for treatment of malaria, fever, loss of appetite and general body pains. Time herbal mixture and I make conference with me time herbal mixture no enso ema ona fi asiesie ayi malaria enso atimi da free wono na time HH herbal mixture and capsules eboa na fi treatment of rashes ewo baabi egugu agidi ese emwa no ye yidi free ho ebeboa wo immune system no ama na timagina brain na fi aboa wo ama wo general well-being no enso atimi akoye ntiko na koje time HH herbal mixture and capsules na fi time herbal mixture from 0244 417 669 0244 417 669 na fei wonso watimi ne mpanevo enso atimi adi nkomo Genjamet dental clinic se men kan foma o se bra na fei wo se no ye ni huduma emfama wo ye be examine wo se no na fei consultation ahodo a wonso pe no ye timi aye edi ama sounds na braces na pesa wo share e wo se ne so ye be ye enso atimi da ma teeth restoration ye wo ho nes ye feel wo se no ye de ya gudie Google senesu ni nano enso atimi da ma aba eye Genjamet dental clinic ye betimi de huduma enso atimi da ma Kumase de eye Kumase Abreport junction na obehu yan behind the fair total filling station Techiman obehu yan of a Techima Market Road war, Unsu Betimahu Wakra, Nungwa, and Atomic Dance, House Nakofodia, adjacent Central Police Station, Ewo Jum Honsia or Takra, the pipe, no traffic, and no Usbu off Tadisco Junction, GM Bankwa, Ubetimia Huyen, and near Ninkomo, L 0559 139582, and after 0598 405674. Now, if you will send obra, na bedi hujuma, na nema entiminko ye. Medame waba, me ba, afi sembebre, enso timu ha, won say yon sports minister, enso etimi akasa, into akasa sana, na esi etimi ma voices, ni ma utiti, na utimi hune nisu adi hune nyoma, o babeye, na magani yon football. Ntimam nane me homra, me ba, in sembebre oha, yadebe tu anim. Eni yentina sima, yabasisi ya.
Multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Here's Kwame and Yao. After hours of planning, both have locked in the same perfect multi-bet. Big win for United, over 1.5. And both teams to score in the London Derby. But who could have picked Leicester over City? Or a high-scoring game at the Bridge? There's nothing worse than having your perfect multi-bet missing. But there's nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver. Win, even if your bet misses.
Mama kwa baba Genjamet dental clinic yedumadi ayedi ane say yebesiesie wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ati anase wosen animal nyam so afa dem tumapa efi wo fix one no anase aye tafre na permanent one no eno susu yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession mu na ye finish scaling and polishing say ebia enema bi ahihye esen mu se bi o kasa etimi ma pampan ene ade ebabu no oba Genjamet dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho Genjamet dental clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchenwa na wodru enkan so ye wo Nungwa na Atomic Down do mekwa benya runabout no so na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ni OGN bank na wo the same premises na Techima so ye wo magazine market kwan so wa anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumase Abreport junction total filling station wa traffic light na enihwe G runabout no free total filling station na yabron san na edi ho ye adwuma free eda joada kopem eda memeda wetini afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
If I shop, I'm not sure you're bad.
Brad, and not to him.
Not all of them see about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Mr. S. Jimmy fearful, and not your about ever so.
Really, do this offering now.
Brad, and because me the time about Mr. Huadancia, we are singing now about Timinka. It is some malaria, where drawn the time about Mr.
And you go, dear, and what I want to meet any deal. What drawn the time about Mr. A drink and your ma or bar waffle through, dear woman for down for any aquada when you feed to you, and some of the time about Mr. Draven. Shasa Wako Hospital and answer loud. I'm what who said, who a 3D malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Mr. I feel malaria fever be than Ziva a woman. Ubenya be at all over the counter medicine sellers and the herbal shop to do a namu. FDA Aji a judging crotway at home.
I was like a cabu and made out to narrow who's a woman said. I will frack it to 2 years after that. It's the African Spider-Man, I may have frack it to him when any power here. Then the big cost for Luti come when you go ready, won't be. African Spider-Man, the Baby say Bob of Faith, but preoccupying who's African Jack, what Baby say Bob of Faith, now with secret piano, anything.
Imbus herbal mixture and only me secret. Now me yet to know how to form. And a police me do what dance and say, many namin sonshare, Namisoen, a boosting immune system. I'm a semi trainer mental bread. Meet me the come on. I'm going to come with Mom so across your class. Metaya Yale, I'm a my latitude, me Yabaku. And yet, Nakoso. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going? I'm a cratching.
Ubenya Imbus herbal mixture, our pharmacy, and answer herbal shops. A pin for any Colombian if you're doing you. FDA adjudicating katwe at
so wallpapers papa OP wallpapers and American for amount so wallpapers at their decorative offices so fee and sorry say perhaps ahodo baby bia we here wallpaper they do juma biano OP wallpapers efro yama wallpapers ebe match blind curtains eba bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mark shapes colors ahodo ni nyina ubenya bia to e wona so ye ho say OP LED backlight e dia flash screen here and also OP ebe mobi so per selfie ring light auto phone beshim e OP wallpapers and ebe ma selfie ring light OP e wo Kumasi Adum first floor Nana Kwesi Ajman building name Tafo GNTC building first floor and a chronom or barrier on the market in edian mhwe so open wholesale and also retail any OP any insawo free OP our 0540 353750.
If you want better future, join Ghana Grows, cause our grit be the future. Join Ghana Grows, this be one for the culture. Join Ghana Grows, cause you do my day for Ghana. Join Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows, Ghana Grows.
Kuyayomu, Hekwaya, Ukafasu Yajuma, Ana, Atia Jumakua, Faso Waso, Ewokia Jumam, any ATV to and Neya. Swanamone, fastest sound, Wabusia, and Wumpatamo Asitinemu, Bostar 718*50 hash. Nothing Kaho says, yeah. Ghana Grows, Top Day. Ghana Grows Jumedi, Mastercard Foundation, Miss Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Limehouse, Niwa Buafone Debro.
Mamenche, time HH Heba Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Yadro say, mani pediam kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare entwen yare ansan wakwakoto fire wadro na nomno abribia Kanoga Company Limited what the time TIME ebe twasono wonno a na the time HH Heba Mr. edia bedwaso akora wonyanya mfirisia dumienu anum bi wopemfo ene oba wo makora nufo enso anum bi time HH Heba Mr. wubenya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so pedodo to afre 0244 417669 0244 417669 time HH Heba Mr. Yadro say FDA adi edwadie nkratoe atum
sunshine with Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush. Start today off right by grabbing your Yas toothbrush and squeeze a refreshing dab of Yas toothpaste on it. With its soft bristles, the Yas toothbrush gently cleans your teeth and gums, giving you a comfortable brushing experience. As you brush, feel the powerful formula of Yas toothpaste working its magic, removing every stain in the cavity and leaving your teeth sparkling and fresh. Plus, Yas toothpaste helps make your teeth whiter and protect your gums, keeping them healthy and strong. Choose from our 3 variant toothpaste: Total Care, Herbal, and Winehead. Make Yas toothpaste and Yas toothbrush a part of your morning routine and start your day with a confident smile. Yas toothpaste and toothbrush, caring brand for caring families.
There's nothing worse than your multi-bet missing, but nothing better than having it saved. Bet Saver.
Sompa 93.1 FM na fe Sompa TV so ebrena du say ye de afisem no enso e de bre ya hwefo ene ye tiefo na mamen kan cho se nsem ne de bebre na enso etim wo ha ye de mun nsem no enso e de beto ani na me ka cho se ye mega cash lucky box on Sompa we wo dia ne se u pesika betimi de bebe 5 cedis enso atimi adisika bebe 500,000 Ghana cedis en kan scan 5 billion into the answer of the phone no dial *426*6 hash. Dial and we pay over selected lucky box. Option 6 name over selected lucky box or select here. Sigakura pesa wodi e channel. Now once what me the shame na fi o mama wa yi no what me authorize o mumu no na fi no enso atimi atwazo ubetimi de bebe 5 cities ashim utie yi na sika no enso betimi babotwo enso atimi e the amount ubetimi de 5 na start no live large ntimi kamfo mega cash lucky box on Sompa enso atimi na ma fa phone no na dial na se bibia no enso betimi akwe de ma mega cash lucky box win big live large. Sanso na make come for betway cash out offer and so at media amount and then him say then ya obeko fikesi now ko fikesi him dia ye betway na esa ko now ko ye betway na omo de awawade enso at media ba omo say omo partial and auto cash out we know ebia ye bobo na druba bi na gidi ase ba bia no mane kono enya de abetimi atwen ya partially betimi ayi kakra de atuyi sanso na auto cash out won akonya say obeseti dada edru babi say ya sikane metum eno nso bitima betum de ama betwe nko ma osa akonya no na osika no enso ntimi nko weti betwe si wuro mu enso app ne so omo website wo na afi ko select bia na afi cash out offer no wonso timi dibi na bebia entimi nko so emfama we no regulated by Ghana Gaming Commission of ntimi bia dem under 18 men ko ho so what asia ha terms and conditions enso ho bibia no enso ko yeni komo ewa fi 7 na afi yentimi hu se no ma no enso esi ko enra eni ehu se officially and Ponifoso the Krata Babontin, na Krata ne Babontin is the Honorable Kofi Adams, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Swetimia Yino as a sports minister, or no answer Baber and some of the Swetimia Cocos. So, Vertino, na Vertini Kuye dia, there's opening and Babijinum as sports minister. Now, we're Din Common and Comodino, and I all check him with a month for Nimno. Oh, a bus sports and a son when a man for the name be muka so boxing pa. Them is a boxers money badge. Now or say that no ma oba be and was our ministry hono say enodin home common or say do bet me no say enodin ko name ma memfa credit no e makasapa one kasapa for ne din komo ma menko na memfa yes answer and intimi ntino honorable din komo yinti nsemo a Kofi Adams honorable edituja
say nyankopon be dem ama bibi papa.
You are ready for a challenge at the sports ministry?
Oh, of course, but everywhere there are challenges. That's what man is for. Every leader must be prepared to face challenges. In Ghana, sports is part of Ghanaians love sports.
Yeah.
So all you need to do is say you bring them closer to it. So performance now on person. So it's an opportunity. Say Obama or doa a pair of more ma. We have not been, there is omope nanso yama odono andani into a certain positive energy. So ena nsenkyerɛfo so a ɔmo in the sports sector yɛbɛyɛ nea yɛbɛtumi and hope sɛ nyankopɔn bɛyɛ den bɛhyira yɛ ama yɛde bibi papa.
You are ready for a challenge at the sports ministry?
Sure, of course, but everywhere there.
I know, and some honorable Kofi Adam, the two just say, "Oh, you're ready, why you crowd?" Say, "Be a was sports ministry as a man for Okoa, man for Yam, sure, most as one team could or to Debbie. Baby, our challenges war, no, why you ready, why you crowd?" So, no answer to me, I hear Juman answer to me. Now, or side in Komobi, now, Komoreno is on grassroots. Grassroots, the honor be beer started free, and also within community.
Sports. But you go back to the grassroots sports.
Okay.
School sports. The courts. We must reintroduce the inter-schools. Introduce it well. Because a dime. No dying a foundation and a dying. Yeah. Say foundation is weaker. So to move Fabia and fancy, but the foundation is stronger. Bibia would be Subiano a bejina in sports. But Yanko back.
No, and some honorable Kofi Adams, and to just Yanko back to grassroots. Now, if you intimi and her, the ancient Hawking and Bibia and Intimina, that was said in Como. Edefa Yesika, some man for Keka who was sports minister on the other day, and Kofi Adams honorable on Sika Samoa. I am a caucus, and I also say no ginger me, Muno de Mae.
Ukoho with a clear mind, Ukoho with a clear heart, Ukoho now, we are very open and transparent. I think you can offer appropriate leadership. Men Koho with the mindset, say, because maybe Sika or hunting me, Kwakope no. If money is budget is done for the purposes of sports, whatever field it is, Fasikano Koho. This whole thing about you say you are releasing budget. Now Black Queens we call Kobo games. Now Sika or say
Black Stars
enko amputees. Say Emma ya ma bibia nye clear say Emma omusunya santi asem. But say abadia it must get to them. Let's get to Omwa muntia before I will be with you. I don't think that in managing sports, the management team should pay themselves their per diems.
And teenagers, Sika some dear. The old 2 hours, money panning out 2 years, money Sika bar, find the man in tentem. Na guys, I would tell the any park on a commodity 1 year, money tia baho. In Tiana, some honorable Kofi Adams, edited to opening your pania. Oko NDC abani mu on say why deputy general secretary pen national youth organizer and afi campaign coordinator or survey under JJ Rollins former president what as here we any spokesperson and personal in and opani why you ma and only me showman here you ma pen is way opania there's a modu only Jerry I want me fa you ma ibia and shedam kone mu fam kone nim in this happy city and honorable sports minister vet of course na be kama remember na vet masa bonche mu no and sweat me da ma you free one af ending komo na Ghana Premier League na na registration ne transfer window ni ade ni na no and sweat me be ba na wie ya na je se ne no se wanya ba bia anko ye player na je se just also ye training to see be transfer window ni bi na won so atima akwa akonya team and so atimi abo na de make it chess a branch friend Aziz or player in my house of folk injuries near the Adintino or Conchenka kakra so my sign register now or baby Genesi Akai and Matima your friend Accra House of Folk Nation FC and now be confirming the sign of a brand here your friend Christopher Netty now for no sweat me about Jinam and sweat me Eddie Amo Mona Metete said Timo your friend Legon Cities or Makwako sign a stone boy near say Omejinam and so intimate for woman say your baby be me a year. Various Venus no say Stone Boy nearby and a beam nation. So what I say Elijah Selassie or no a Stone Boy near or answer to me assign on Tiano and some kakram and also free transfer then and moons and some bar made the air to him and then and so a what you might in his young free or na yendin komo and so Legon Cities are so and Legon Cities on new signings or months will see you are your friend Prince Banfans what to me that two say new signings there Bibrina and so be to me Abba.
We have surprise players that are in. I'm not going to mention the names, so we try to keep that as a surprise. But our training now is different from the training we've been having before. So second one already is going to be win-win-win. It's not even going to be a draw. It's going to be win. The win is all the way out. We have surprise players.
No, and in Samoa, Prince Banfo and Sweat me to ja. Yet the whole seven and the Emma, Yan twice when you need command, twice wedding commodia. coach Kasim Menge Okanze dine juma ma team a friend Nation Service afi omo bo omo ho hese o metimi age Ghana Premier League no de assume na stand target no say na Kasim Okanze Menge tuja.
We're going to work hard to achieve our target. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work hard to achieve our target. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work hard to achieve our target.
Juma die so yentoa so na yendin komo na yetoa so so atima din komo de a na chese me bo awram enso ewo eye opani a ye fa no guest na hemfo aso ye na me didi din komo ho na won se ye management committee no nipa o ye vice chairman no Steven Apia na no e no guest na hemfo adin komo era fa Steven Apia ho yenti nsemo a opani de tuja.
So it's okay. It's okay to have somebody who has been in the team before physically and now from the management perspective. It's okay as a former footballer. Only in Libya, then as a member, I think he will offer his advice and the things to bring on board exactly what we all need. Like I say, yes, or advice. So until that time now, he will have to maintain advice and then make sure say. And send the animal they put it together. And I know they put it together to bring results. I know that is important. Maybe any issue about the blogging no way, but it is just normal. Because don't forget, at the point, he's not a coordinator. He was a coordinator, and they let him go. And at this time around, Masako Fan as the vice of the committee. Maybe at this time around, they've identified certain things that he can offer. So we just have to pray for him.
It's na ontimi enya juma mfama the management committee for the Black Stars na fe nyoma no enso entimi enkoyi pa ho no ne nsem wo kese na hemfo tuja me de wonsem ema yemfiri ho na yenwuram Kumasi Asante Kotoko nso aso ye na chairman K5 on the former Kumasi Asante Kotoko supporter circle no na chairman na odi animu enso kroma na wadi nkomo nkomodie no Asante Kotoko election a eno enso atimi atoa me ne wo kase yi Christopher Demenya enye circles chairman biem ne so ombeto aba no aye bibie ho ne no nanu da mehia na ne di nkomo on elections no say eno de too many
ekoye meeting no se ne krofo frefre me ye kohwe ekon ye befa so obetun ato aba no enti aba no de ekon bia so ya nto emu akotoko team ye to ebeboa nti ebeto aba
ekoye abato no de ebetimi aba so ndimini ni dino no asema ho se nkrofo frefre na zo mkoye meeting na efa abato no omo enso atimi ato na nyoma no enso atimi akoye pa ede matimi efa ne Kumasi Asante Kotoko na asamba akotoko fans no ene omo madi football na chinanse kan ye se na napin kraba ba ye adwuma signings ahodo a oye de ma Asante Kotoko zisi entitete Asante Kotoko de kabia ne ade ntamafo se on tours no se opanini de otoaso a ebeboa na emonya PRB ni amanfo bi beboa na ebeboa ma team no akoyi pa
ekra me nye otumfo nta na penkra de kam de team na chen ade ehia nso pen perform ano especially Kotoko ehia PR for example hwe ye ni asalafo match obi eblemu coach so yi tenedu me wona boy na nya knock o PR betu abekire match supporter sama bibia eti ehia operations unya kakraka no papa no de masa good obo adwuma
eno ne nsem a chama K5 very two ya say obo adwuma ntino onya bia PRB operations bi ene ade obetima kire nsemu a cause Asante Kotoko na say adwuma na ene opani no enso etim ye no ntiane ne nsem a ye chama K5 enso ede atuja mabobi ama na eno training ahodo so cause Kumasi Asante Kotoko akache mrante ni bi bebe so etina bench hwe abante fen Mohammed Kamara Patrick Asiedu Andrews Ntimanu Emmanuel Antonafi Justice Blair yomotina nchen die nto motina nchen no yeso omonyi omahome sanso na Wisdom Fernando Basna Frederick Kasari omuna return from training Frederick Kasari ye full training Fernando Bassi de ono isolating ho ano enzo nko a ene ye ne training na omomba training bi Benjamin Chum Frederick Kasari Fatau Seidu munina no enzo timi beba ya bibia enzo ko na game no ba ko na wie ya na se training be ko na wie ya no injury kakraba ma Kwame Poku ampanifo yi ni firim se de be ya enkoye be kese bia because say oyomani asem si a bibia nso betimi akoso a emmoa omo tie no ne nsem a efiri ho ba me de air to an report. It's alleged say NDC tax bia wuram enso wo go so no mo koy no mo say astrotev na wo no o ma ban na aba to ma ban aba de o ma ko bu padlock na da de nani no o ma bu afiri no mo de ato no mo de number ato say o pese o rent park na wa bo mo ho na for mo no watima din sa wo so nti number no ene ya de wo screens ne so nti kwa na via pese o rent park ni di djuma bia o mo mfeso dada no o ma jeff from nsam nti kwa frɛ numbers ni bi na no enso entimi ending komontia no ne nsem a eno nso free ho ba ya din komoni na wie no crowd 500 Ghana cedis na fa ko telisa akachi okwa e free my fa na okwa akoje utua sa 500 Ghana no usanya free 10 gigabyte data we ba ya onioma 10 gig ene Ghana unya 10 giga okokra ntiko Vodafone enso akachi na ko pesa my fa ne bi na enko yi babia na bia e portable kama obetimi de ahye obotom obetimi de akura obetimi de ato kanim na onam na afi o ye browsing o bag nim na o ye browsing na bibia no e ko nti e Vodafone na say telisa o mo 4G my fa no e na me kan enso atimi de amount ko na ko gibi o ko mo omo retail shop bia betimi anya bi omo office betimi akọ na efo akọ akọje telisa omo enso ayi ne bi na bibia timi akọ yi chane nso say 500 Ghana 10 GB free data telecell connecting energies choose o na u choose de a na just yaz omo toothpaste no and omo toothbrushes no na me kan fo enso atimi de ma we no unya bia betimi choose ama onuma da ho udidi a obetene de na bibia enso atimi agina yi enso atimi de ma omo total care toothpaste no be boa wo na afi ya wo gums no ene nyoma e cause cavities ne tooth decay ni na no eno enso atimi yi afi wo sanso eno omo wo whitening toothpaste no be ma wose no atimi ye fita obetimi asere betimi adi nkomo na bibia atimi akoyi omo herbal toothpaste no so be boa wo na afi ya protective layers no na afi wo se no enso atimi ya din you know ya zo omo enso toothpaste no and I make enso atimi da ma omo tooth brushes no so okwa obenya prince obenya princess monarch duke and afi kiddie toothbrushes bi na won so atimi da akwa kodu juma from 0302 235296 0302235296 na afi when a toothpaste mpanifo ya toothpaste mpanifo ne toothbrushes no edinko no wanya bi da ma busua na osen aye dindindin na aboa amanama enso atimi akwa ma mekuma bedwafo ho na afi mintimi ni nkomo kakra enso emfamfiro nti bishop na insensem na sisi a elections ebeko so ye Kofi Adams honorable so atimi akasa se ye nhwe grassroots na afi ye nhwe ba bia sika ni no manuma ni na enso etimi free ba then na woka era fa nsemi ho
me da sipi Ricardo em se me sha se ogoso after tefi baby ye free ba yin na no ye ni tuemu bi omo ye nyina no eja omo de gu Ghana gas force. I think George Free was a contractor for one of these. I don't know the exact one. But omo ye 2 or go asunafo north and omo ye 2 asunafo south. South asunafo kukuom and asankore. North asunafo mem and agoso. Incidentally, Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports on an MP or North asunafo goso and mem. The best NDC tax. Omonko wise her number no fear. Go to regional capital for Hafu. NSC our office our go so. Ye handy over na me wo ho ye de ama. NSC na ehwe so enye wadwuma. Nesa hye mebufuo wade we nkra ne say omo bokos weekend because of anunti antimambo. Why do you do that? Why na wo ha no? Enkra no mo ho na mo ha o. Region BR or division, if you say Ghana Football Association regions, the others use Buno half. Among your Buno East half na Buno. Buno East or more Division 1 or Premier. Buno or more Division 1 or Premier. Regional any Division 1 say Akumia. Yes, I have region. They only have Bechem United. Omuni na Kenya say. And then unity wo egu adenti na mo yesa na oko fa say wodo number atare o say omo frɛ wako yi padlock wadwuma niema sa constituency na say me sirikra ne say me classmate and madam for na contest seat no madam for no MP and me classmate too no Haruna BA Mohammed frɛ boys no come ono omo kasa omo njai de omo ye no so ye NDC penyi wo go so a from omo ka omo so omo njai de omo ye no. No, look, especially say the Bocos football. Region any more producing man Gemfi, regional produce Mfum. Any division 1 club. Certainty. Near Bebo, near any kakra. Shady Oko SM are locking the number Kotayo. Na number na Taron, ONSC. Your government institutions, Sene, NSA Fanipa, Nasa Sound Crawford near before more. Fine. But so far as you are criminals. All the number got to a copede. So almost so about major saying. Na me no negotiate here. Over that money pan receipt.
You need receipt to be out of receipt the number who price no.
But zero. Omako yi padlock. My dear to na Ghana head the
pa.
Nada na moyesa.
Omako yi padlock ndo omo di atum.
Nje say ahwan ne be.
Back no. Sisi go mbeje jina no mo be.
Ombebu akonta ma hwan. Baby fufuro bia no problem. But regional capital there, you are not supposed to. I want an NSC office no. Why do you do that? And a nipa no MPC na make us a classmate no. Or yeah, you more National Youth Authority. Solid guy. Look, this management of the newly constructed AstroTurf, Goso. Ministry of Youth and Sports and National Sports Authority. Asembe kreni. And take over the management. Oh no, look, Omunya is Omunya. You're on your manage, you know. Obekom so mako bit all so nan kame member. Now we know nya dia bit my manage. And now look, let's be serious for once. Sanoma we ni boarding.
AstroTurf no.
Ni boarding. And now the omo your goals no our floodlight.
No, okay.
And now come here seat. Look, a regional capital. Omunya is goals only youth resource center ni bi. So I'm managing here. But say I have Division 1 club. That's what I'm looking for. Na South Sudan we have Division 1 club. And yet,
okay.
And yet, call them to order quick. Mam could you baby so say BSC and this is and coordinate the and this is some baby. Satiklan. For me, I felt the Gontitis had moved away from there. Show-based pop and pageantry life.
No one need to buy into no one need to.
But Saticlano, Premier League no experience when many Brian men, yes.
I'm a stone boy in Yano. I mean, picture. I'm picture on this stone boy near the bio was dressing room. Palmas is here.
Indomie you don't run on my
friend.
I feel I'm your
aha wrong.
Oh no.
Stone boy at the bio.
See the mechanic
player cities.
Team no. Satawale ni amrado mu ni akoto ni mo. Medical akobo nyuma ansa na mo bo match. Omo buy no mo yesa revolution no. Omo ru abrikum Chelsea and players omo fair. Ada viso pokumu nyina anko.
Na mo nyina anko.
And nessa had ni obiem. Sika ye di tua salary square mapa kwese eje adwuma. Let's look at how this team would stay in the Premier League. As and so is anyway, I have nothing against Satikla. But this is the first time I'm actually hearing about him with recourse to our Premier League.
Oh, okay.
Until we give him the benefit of the doubt. Ome Boalegon City, the group done in the year. And a team needs bedeviled with problems. Financial problems. You best say.
Satikla on the Stoneboy into a bad camp or BBA versus.
They make them someone to us here. And I'm an chairman Simuye. Man can yana.
Oh, what can ye?
Into one Tassia.
Your Matthias here.
Says 3 points Sunday. asem na wo ho no 3 points.
3 points. Yeah, asem.
Good. Into umbe and no bowing.
But we're not born in.
Now what na mon come to me the player aba. Ni nua di ne ebo ne mum ne starts. The former club and the Yentiminka.
Sani Bravo dinner for holding up. Yeah,
there miss me person me control native for near for paying say. Referee now on the course. Referee Papala Kala or goes mesa. P came anu abona ben. Satikala also bobo. A honey most to more. A honey at the bio pitch and bem. And no ye bisa say your champion. Why be no be first where you see Satikla. And na message de bi muno.
Be you know, make for that correct one pa.
Or your offensive and I say, or your central campista extraordinaire.
Dina vivo to passes opening.
A could be woman and could
be on the to spread it. So spread it.
Into a noble long diagonal incisive for the
other. Say player will locate you.
A movement on the wings for location.
You just be at a position abenya bono to cause havoc. Ebeba, such a clever pass no. Yes. The quantity is here. Say jump is wo the speed.
Anything that be bizarre say sat club jump here na.
Obehuna locate no.
Anyway, we welcome him. Mokai say has cover player almost say Yvonne Okoronia. No, but oh.
Dino, say your body no sa na e bone ya din bata ho a. Zaya na o mode money yes style.
Siri mayode. Yvonne Okoronia no ambebo.
Best player lead, yeah.
Hey, come here.
I leave the answer or no, on the George Ria. Reality. I don't know. I could do the
they just more referee baby now. Relation, baby, how?
If you're just the end of it, move your boko cover me to coaches in the
You know, Matty boys snibby. And now Kofi Adams the ombre. And a man for betray fan so your best re. Mama Kofi Adams crown on mayor youth and sports minister. They say no or Henka them or the be converting. We are that's his major preoccupation now. Now or Henka anum converting we are. Waba abe policy NDC. Maybe on person modern sports any recreation echo. So what I say.
Yes.
Until obey. Yes, Ren say keep fit clubs na you register in here. Na you recreation. Look, the mama needs to say sports and recreation would come together to ease the burden on our health infrastructure. Okay. But yeah, you must keep fit. I don't know why you say jog so I was to say bejo phone 2 to 10 years.
Now go keep fit.
Till they make an patrol. Some me keep fit. So you get the point. It has a direct correlation. Now I'm fighting call sports and recreation. It has a direct correlation with health. The best form of medicine is preventive medicine.
Okay.
Preventive health is the best. So what I say, on my policy guidelines through the Ministry of Interior, send the police niba kope, and the monthly neighborhood walk. Say in community no ye joge anopana kohaba. Yes we are become obsessively European and American with extra emphasis on nuclear family system. And no
no.
Debbie, I know sister my bank and I was doom. And I'll buy if you don't buy and the free school or bank or baby doing it. Woman eduani dia. O sister ni free eduma ba na ne bu ofu say I don't know man man eduani edi.
Omani omana.
So obi ye boni na se wonni fie na oba na ye twa omato a. O se me de me won me brey me kuni mame. Our communal fellow feeling no eni obiem. It's grassroots na ye recreation must come back.
Okay.
What come ho bo no pa ma ko jogging e dem budi mo nkomo. Mbe hu mo. Opon ya no afa ne ma o school. Mo nko hwe dem na mo hwe toys. Na nkra ya totwe. Enye obekọ nkran any Kumasi any other major cities no ahomache 5-4 maame tikam na ne matika na chi no omoda omukọ school. Look, we can't continue like this here go home. These are the major things that I expect him to deal with. the national identity and identifying ourselves with Ghana no eni obiem nti na Black Stars ebobo na Ghana fo gina ho ehuru kudus no mo support Niger fo a omo yezamra for mo free nima. The national orientation ewo until we have a lot to do. Yes, sir. More sports and recreation now. Understand it. And look, man, ko jina baby ake kwa the Black Stars and now you go to mikawa baby again the jina se ano Black Stars is not the priority for us. The very foundation of a cohesive system. Me ya bono oya asante oya igbe we ya chim ye ko boarding school na kan ya bo yin na edidi bo ntinu ntimi nko ku brobi and now because social media we find the phone no aso na we nkwase afo yom friend said bio and na mwa we yom free na gradually new man na kan ma me ne papa mo bom no ye titim nti ye best minister oba so yenya kwan na se oni ni din komo wo show you so a blaster asem no emrechi
ntwa to okra
oh because we need a national cohesion minister there na okagu amampanya so say bitimi enya sika na to look enye yebenya sika kakra bi na de aba be youth resource center no fere se na kufu ado na ban after 4 years
no ntimi
anwie nkra omo du nkwa ni di aso ni sa area no so omo ko super zonas ne ade a any youth resource center me expect ko fi dance Rollins ene ne nante no Rollins ade ba kwa na da na koma so national games na ne yebe obeba be shemukina using this bono for nko doma no mo nko tena ho no mo mo abo mo no mo mra Western North Kradom betimi ni Ashanti region ache because esi nyina hini ya ye wi ye nyina ebo ye ho a ya ba akra ye bobo no e wo Legon ni e tumi ka otatan tracks no so na sa akra fil sebi ya metwan diaso na vrongo yendi na so oba national games na ni ma me hu no TV so a
nyoma ye wo fie no
so ntino yes remwa ye ni braba first na mo ya na ye ne mo ye ne tra ba ne de Black Stars one
ya bo guide I BBI no me be see
oh yeah mama say sports and recreation
we have a youth na free ho
no e ko ba bi fufuro Pablo mo nko yes ade no you get it na hani de you can't talk about sports by eliminating recreation community gala na me be obo as that's recreation.
Yeah.
Boys no be ko baby. Obi ko wia obi bi. Bro nya ne hwa no mo nyina
no be edi no.
Look.
See ya na sacre bit ma boy am ya fele in stadiums.
And na make a choice said but you have to identify with the community first.
Yeah, okay.
So what I say? Look. And Sompa biasi bi baby ma na ye frɛ papa na. Black Stars semnes anoma no.
Yeah, too baby.
Look what's any brabo.
Sometime once me nyini wo de chem so.
Okay.
De chem so half year.
Okay.
Yeah ne aswanse na Chebridge aswase Eli. Sunday bia na de na enya ne wo Soroku. Iti Soroku ni free Ashtown menhia for no. Keep fit. No mu dim. Iti area bi omduru bia no bia ye.
Benya kakra obe join ni.
Iti omo be fa de chem so anim no be fa ehwa akobɔ krom ho. Aswase for no so be fa akire odi akwa mu alaba. No my is hard in sa. But nowadays, hardly do you even wake up in the morning now? What is on your man? Baby, I want to crown terms. Nipa kakra bi na bi o maka bom ko. No mako share baby. We say me join keep fit. Mondays, Thursdays. Can't get you of Atapoku's Kizito.
Okay.
Leader of delegation. Sponsored by Ignatius. Atapoku's very own assistant coach for Sudan. Okwa, omo ya adwuma international omo ya adwuma bank omo ya adwuma wo ECG omo ya adwuma wo ha NSA for these guys obia baby. So what build them a small community wo you speak ma famo na for mo kasa e ma ne o matimi koso. Now yes and you PS come park no. The money will go to the community. The community will use it for development.
That's our benefit.
That's our benefit ya. What I say? First, we keep it number to Soroku mine. O ton obi benya ska we twa on tax. You see how indirect it is no. What do you say yes ka bia because and now we tie nkomo na. And then we say you contribute and as recreation sports contribute 1.4% to Ghana's GDP. And we fem whilst other nations are maximizing the benefit around sports, Yet here the agro me send your mommy and sa. And I measure from the minister no one. Quite be fast way to maximize the profit around sports.
Okay.
Any increase your business career free.
Okay.
About contribute to the economy. Number 2, we need discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline war. And what that facet nankasa.
Okay.
Yeah, be abasa. And now visa racketeering or china wait na issues namha. Because if you're not disciplined, the integrity around your sports will come as an echo football. You pay notice to it, attention to it. Crack from crack. That form. 1 and 9 say team.
Yeah, be my chance.
And the last one you say yes, share sikasem across your sporting disciplines ni nyina. Ebi antimi nya pensa tia nyina wo nya pe. But at least kakra beso ama my comfortable. And then uhi athletes am ma training agi so ko US. Yeah, athletes on ba all African games no be training wo US anoma ba hanoma be true mika no. Boxer wie no ko Olympic games ba ko ba no ano no. Bokom he ya no training ba ko mienu ni miensa asa. First we coach is ane for mo be training omo. Na omo wey. Hockey pitcher yeah the ball African games take how many days ko ansa na eba. We a joke.
No, but this time be
what must say when you black star adwuma. Munya omo so omo so dodo. Black Stars no mo so dodo. Oh,
okay.
Congratulations to him. 30. Why are they?
For connect kakra.
Ready? Black Stars no munyai. I know Black Stars generates money, but munyai. Yes, so na Minister Krampo Kotina questions I ebebusa and Black Stars masa munyai san your mano. Let's build as a nation. Let's come together, work things out for our sports. Naturally, to on your ya other things will follow. It's Mr. Kofi Adams. Boys in a common same. Yesterday, I had time. Ujam, and the mama part.
NSC.
Comes director. They have huge problems with how we manage our various stadiums. Some your money now are very important. The problems the NSA is facing. The problems are manage sporting institutions need go through. The things they are going through. Not to politicize anything or go through anything. But making sure, say Minister na wabano, who are we going to appoint as the Director General for NSA? Relationship in the BSA. Kwambe ne be faso be improve your stadium no nyoma no na ekoso because na what one man obi aba. O say am na contract say on be ye wo na e wo baba ya no. Omo mo te one crowd don't even know. Say be ye, say nye ye. De bia no maka nipa no atum. Ade ba ko a eku the other government na atwam no. Eye obi bie na no ane aka atum. Ubie wa no ane aka atum. Sa de no mamu be ye bi.
Say bia onim de esa wo ka, tu bia e be ka atum.
And I'm telling you, I know there are fair criticisms and there are unfair criticisms. There are allegations and there are a lot of things that will beat my. But when there are proper suggestions being made, say yenye A, B, C, D. Ebe boyama a various stadium and your matimi akoye. What are the contract? Be manu nipo ba be yedwuma no we be say sikasembe ko say sikabe fa ha ye be fair ye be clear sa nyo mani nyina no. Di nti na Ghana fo ani abre NSA fo so NSA fo so nyesi. But ublemu bebre nye yi. Because team communimu as see am na o kase no ki face a cracker so bebo ho no ma watwa 1200 balls e be den baba ya what does it do isu krefa you see there are better things to think about to develop your sports and recreation no than blasters na na money e blaster mo manya mo mutima ya mo de
point made abasto yenye na say
oh, Ghana. What do you talk about Ghana? So I said, me, my karma, bro. You see, it starts from the appointment. Who can revenue generation? Why now somebody or more appointing director general, you understand event? You don't need to do central government here. Nearma, the demand on Sebi, the public purse, you have no idea. Half of penny there. Agree pen the local gap. Look, sometimes assemblies in 6 months come off and ground by. And see, because of that, the sports sector, especially the NSA, and to me depending on government. So you need, look, either say you privatize it, or more the expertise. One, running stadium and maintaining facilities, and then create events that generate money. Or set a target among that every year this is how much I need. No more also look at the car park they be America Accra Sports Stadium. We are talking about Osu. Can you imagine? Your banks or companies they go and they are not able to maximize to generate revenue. And see, over like a zombie, you are sitting on a gold mine. Oh yeah. Look, if they use that car park very well, let companies know, say, look, you're a wonderful car park. Security. One thing about car park, security is very key. Because Obia never be baby and the phone come and the phone will come and the document. Now, you rest assured you don't have a problem. Look, you stay protocol, Independence Square or Sompa. You can even ask for that to be added to you make money. If you have to give part money to that you do. How can't Accra Sport generative create a dome? A dome for wedding, for funerals. And for events. Why? For parties. Private one nicely. Obaka, nam carpet grass one, sanaban kunyano, silver one. Yes, we're decorated. I mean, so please, this is your boy, and complain. Omo appointee the director general and the rest. They should look at the Nipano background. Or you'll be a OT business, I see. Or you'll be a OT event, I see. Or you'll be a OT how to manage a stadium or manage an institution, OT, I see. How to generate revenue. It should so the critical things you look out for before the money, but say because of party in SMTU, manya baby a marvelous you defeated the purpose, and we will have the same recycle. They cover the same thing. So me, I don't look after Yehano. I get upset when they show NSA by Siska. Because I said they are sitting on money. They are sitting on money. They need to be creative and innovative on how to generate revenue. Heroes Park is generating revenue for them. But Heroes Park, how many years been saying? Is it not the same way? The same way. Is it the Heroes Park? How have they even developed that place? To look attractive, event friendly, yeah, nice. How? So problem nankasa de every year I'm paying for now. Like I said, I buy the appointing the public director general. I buy the consideration should not be about partisans. You get serious business people are more business ethics in orientation. And give it to them to generate the money. One kasa buy a easy pressure also. Because resources that one Ghana nyina baby. Teacher for kebi. And to be outside the mainstream sika, not or generating private money. That is good. Policy is very key. Look, the most important thing the sports ministry need. How you bet me a generate sika, add through little taxation. Look, if sports ministry ankasa we on Timmy Jennings cannot depend on by nothing. A HO problem. Infrastructure BBR should be used as a medium to make sure, say, we develop you. Say that revenue generation either to corporate sponsorship through government conceding certain parts or percentage of taxation, or we call tax holiday to them, and now say you decide say what you are going to do, and they say a bank has maybe a 0.1% tax on something, according to a sports development fund. I are based to develop infrastructure, stadia, sporting facilities. And found your back cancel baby. Zero. Because the bottom line is revenue. Okay. And that has been now there's a problem back over the decades, but maybe and it's a young thinking outside the box. So that is where he comes in to lobby the president. Emmanuel Tia say vision of bezo Now I suggestion say 0.1% maybe a 2 petroleum tax or any other tax, like we did for NHI. It's a sports no your mind no say the vision that want to drive that will generate revenue. Unim sika omo man ni bobo unim sika woni Ghana.
huge sums of money.
So why don't we make the sports attractive so that we can have more people going and bringing more money to affect even the dollar in terms of dollar rate? Because when we have more dollars coming into the country, we don't need to go and buy too much dollar. People, we have too much dollar here. The price will come down against the city.
Apostle, that's
just 1% of what I want to say.
Okay. I know your Apostle Jeffrey aside now telling in Cassa Uri and Seminu. Mamma birthdays no we na fi men pick callers no na yintimi head we are no man NJC ko Kwame Bernard Oscar say Yanweshe Edith any Judith birthday or say omo ye real estate student e will Ken University level 200 or say na your birthday nti o say Yakubu nsha omo na onyo omo kesi don do omo sabeka bia no enye nsha na real estate no omo sua ho ade no omo ntimi o say ne namfo no omo ndi tuni na nti no omo ntimi mra na afi real estate no monye na kese na ese bibia ntimi nkoye nti other ones dey omo foma me na me ntimi nya na quick say bi ni wo so dey na ese makwa ahoma na so na makwa akọ peke me course no nti nem say bi ni wo nti 0551 931 0551 931 0548 931 me pa cho udini ba bia kasa free
Ricardo
yes sir
ana ni ku ti ko de ku
ana na metio
ana peso Sompa ko tema mabaso ne after the Ghana ne bina Solano against Ghana Zagreb we enya match wa nti akata yesro and the after ye pata ye ko pa ye take place ye ko okay we ye kena ko to take and in the subway from my na ye ko ye mi we have Sompa community in the community MIA Eka je bi ata Sunday to Pantabo Tantanti Kotoko ma ti to e ko ta community e yembo nko yini bo su nsamu
the anyone so there 0551 931 0548 931 but you didn't be akasa free hello but you didn't be free but you meet you
Agaja tabu Liverpool
me say network nye to be call no asan ba 0551 931 0548 931 me ba cho odi ni ba bia free yes sir Papa ni meet you
hello
ba cho meet you odi ni ba bia free Only over there. Oh.
Because you say every no matter what you say, last time I was a about my long with let us for na kasanta sa uso uso no ma for you football ni academy na do what the class is we need to do that to club ku taw you all are gonna football so mo academy na ko ko kan ta tin na yan kon na be from Nadia you quite what the Onyamin
ka so hana be ma me kwai ma me dwumade no enso atimi asi akuaku Benjamin Jamfini me din a obetimi ya frem Ricardo Vras me na me tena dwumade nim enso mi amfidie no ma so